to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Hope that y'all are doing well. In today's video, we are going to be talking about my goals for 2023. And yeah, we're a little late, but I was telling my mom, I was like, you know what? This year, my new year starts in February because I think it's so easy in January to get lost in the excitement and just run around like, oh my goodness, this is a goal that I want to set because it's what everybody else is doing. New year, new me, and new year is still me, changing a few things here and there. But yeah, we're going to be talking about my goals for the year and how I'll be approaching the year basically. And perhaps this is something that will work for you too. I have definitely learned a lot of lessons from last year. And yeah, I'm ready to make some changes this year should I need to and just get a feel for it. But we're gonna hop into it. If you've never seen my face before, hi, my name is Mangy. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button to join the family. Hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Twitter at _smangele_. And let's hop right into today's. So the first goal, and now I'm going to be doing something different here. I'm not going to be saying my goal is. Instead, I'm going to be challenging you with my goals. Okay? So I'm going to be challenging you. So I'm going to be addressing you. And the future Mangi, you're watching this. Yes, honey. I'm telling you this as well. So the first thing is do not reject yourself before you are rejected. So many of us come across situations where we feel like we can't get to our goal or we can't get to where we want to be. And so you don't try, you don't give it a shot. And there's a saying that's very popular and also very cliche that you miss 100% of the thoughts of the shots that you do not take. And it's true. As cliche as it sounds, it's freaking true. Okay, so I need you to reject rejection. There's a scripture in the Bible. I forgot where it is. It must be around Chronicles. I think in the book of Chronicles. I don't know if it's the first or the second book of Chronicles, but there's some story about King David, and I can't remember what he wanted to do. I think, did he want to fight, or did he, I can't remember. There was something that he wanted to do. I can't remember if he wanted to fight or if he wanted to do something, but it had to something to do with the war and something that he thought he could win. And then this king, whose name I forgot, was like, oh, you can't do it. I'll see if I can have the scripture linked or the story linked somewhere or have it on the screen. I don't know. I forgot where it is. But he walked away from that king. That king said something, he walked away from that person and walked to the next person. And he still wanted to pursue that thing that he wanted. And I need us all to, I'm going to need you to adopt that mentality where if somebody says something negative towards you about something that you want to reach, just walk away, move away from that person, and find yourself a different group of people who will encourage you instead of discourage you. You know how sometimes it's your thoughts, it's your invasive thoughts that are just telling you that you can't do something, like you've never spoken about the goal that you want to reach, but you just keep thinking to yourself, I'll never be able to do it. I'll never be able to do it. Let that thought come. Let it come. Do not fight it. Let it come and let it go and counter it. Counter it. Tell yourself that, you know what, I will reach that goal. If, say, for argument's sake, your goal this year is to, I don't know, say start a business. If you're an entrepreneur or you're somebody who wants to start a business, wants to be an entrepreneur, when that thought comes that you won't be able to start, or you won't succeed, let the thought come and let it go and then counter it and tell yourself, I can't do it. I can't start that business. In fact, I've already started it. I have that business. Somebody said once that we live in a world where our past, our present, and our future are happening at the same time. We just can't comprehend that. And so I want you to speak things into existence. So if you think you can't start that business, tell yourself that you can and believe it and believe it. Say, I've already started this business. This business is going so wonderful. It's going so great. And believe it from the bottom of your heart. Speak it into existence. Whether it takes you 2 years or a year and a half or 10 years to get there, it is what you do now that will set you on the right path. Second thing is to do more of what you enjoy. I think so many of us deprive ourselves of the things that we want to do, and because we are afraid of what people will say, or we feel guilty, perhaps we feel as though we are not deserving of these things, that of happiness or joy, and so we don't do what we want to do. And I think that is the worst thing ever. I don't know who taught us that behavior, but we all need to move away from that. We need to start doing the things that make us happy. As long as you're not hurting other people, do what makes you happy. Do what makes your spirit soar. Do what fills you up and makes you whole, okay? And partake in activities that truly, truly spark joy in you and spark creativity, or whatever it is. Do things that make you happy. Do things that genuinely, genuinely makes you happy. Just don't hurt people. All within reason, of course. All within reason. All within reason. You can't say, oh, shooting people makes me happy, so you're gonna hurt people. No, don't do that. Don't do that. But do things that make you happy. Do things that make you happy. Partake in activities that bring you joy, genuinely, genuinely. Don't just think, oh, it brings that person joy, maybe it will bring me joy as well. Do things that really make you happy, and yeah, run with it. The third thing is individuality. This is also the last. It's individuality. None of us are carbon copies of one another. We're all unique, we're all different, we all have, even if we have the same taste in music or the same appreciation for the same kind of art or whatever, we are all different, and we need to all be individuals and let ourselves be individuals. It is so sad. It makes me so sad whenever I find people comparing themselves to others, or especially with little children, when they start comparing themselves to their friends and say, oh, but my hair does not look like hers, so I'm not as pretty as her. It makes me so sad. But I realize that even as adults we do that, perhaps not with something as trivial as hair, but your style, for example, your aesthetic, or whatever the case is. We 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 want to look like someone, and a lot of the times we want to copy that person because we think that person looks good, and so we start thinking that if I also copy this person and have this or do this, then I will be pretty, or my aesthetic will be good. We should not do that. It's okay to take inspiration from other people. It's okay if there's somebody who inspires you to be great, or somebody whose style inspires you and you take it and make it your own. That's fine. But we need to move away from a mindset where we are comparing ourselves to others the entire time, and you're doing something because you want to one up someone, or you're doing something because you think doing that thing that that person does is what's going to make you happy or gain you popularity among your friends or wherever. We all need to be individuals, and we all need to be okay showing up as ourselves all the time, because there's only one us. As cliche as that sounds, there is truly only one us. Even though you have doppelgangers across the globe, none of them are you. You are an individual. God is so majestic. He made us all different. God did not make carbon copies. Okay, we're all different. We all enjoy different things, and we all need to make sure that we're fulfilled in that manner. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload. And make sure that you follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, and on Twitter, and underscore Swangila underscore. And I hope this year is an incredible year for you. I love you all so much, all the way to the moon, around the sun, and back again. Bye.